welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. True heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pedri, great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Off the ball!
Foden.
Gordon.
Rice.
Spence. Gordon. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Llorente. Bina. And it's played forward. That's very neat. Llorente. Lovely feet. Yamal. And it's Bina. And here's off the ball! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Yamal. Bina. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice, gently done. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bina. Kubasi. Bina. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. On time, excellent interception. Gehi, aim forwards. And it's Kane. Foden. Bellingham knocks it out wide. That's good play. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. Kane. Kane stood his ground strongly. White. Pau Kubasi gets good distance on it. White. Stones.
Foden. Rice.
Anderson.
Rice.
Anderson. White. White played over towards the opposite flank.
Rice.
Gordon. He is just caressing the ball. Howson with the clearance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Smashing header! Just off target.
Bellingham was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri forwards and with intent. Pedri, Grimaldo, Mikel Oyarzabal, Grimaldo, Oyarzabal, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baina goes short. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Baina, Llorente, Howson, moved on forwards. Pedri, Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Baina. That's tidy. That's a good shot at goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Belly. That's really well manoeuvred.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Foden. And it's Kane. Out to the right. White. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham. Bellingham, and he's gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. Anderson. Stones. White. Bellingham. Now it's Rice. White. Toots. Up he goes! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Kane. Here's Foden. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And that has been cleared. Played out wide. Spence skims one in. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Rice. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's not going to find its target. He's found a way through. Rice. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's there to get it away. England have reclaimed it. And it's White. White. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Gordon! Goal, England! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
England have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yamal. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. And here's Llorente with the cross. Danger averted for now. Gordon, chance here to counter. Gordon. Spence. Will play through for the wide man. Gordon, cross into the box. Ferran Torres. Rodri forwards and with intent. That's a good run down the left. Gordon. Thinks one through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Spence's cross. Pau Kubasi gets it away. And here's Foden. Oh, this is a great position. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Baina. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Howson. Rodri, aim forwards. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. That has been cut short. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Bellingham. And here's Kane. White. And that is out of play. Bellingham plays it in. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Stones. Anderson. Foden. Stones. Stones gently done. And that has put paid to that. Yehi. Bellingham. White. Foden. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Moved on forwards. Foden. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! And they've got rid. And it's hoisted clear. Spence, now here's the delivery. Al-Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rodri with the clearance. Llorente. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Howson. Yamal, now he's off and running. That'll be a throw. He can get that clear. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Gordon. Proves too strong. Stones. And goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
White clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Kubasi. Llorente. Yamal. Half an hour played now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Played out to the right. Tries a deft little ball. Calmly anticipates. And here's Kane. And it's White. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent chance! Only partially clear. Liner. Howson. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Bellingham. Bellingham. Takes a shot! No, not quite.
Bellingham probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Llorente. Llorente. Gordon, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Stones. Anderson. Stones forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Foden. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rodri. White gets across to intercept that. Stones. Bellingham. Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Into the channel. Gehi shifted upfield. Rice. Spence, who does have an assist to his name. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. Stones. Lofted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Foden looking to run onto it. White. Anderson. And here's Kane. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. And it's Baina. Llorente. Llorente. Yamal. Hoisted in. Climbs up big. Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Foden played with finesse. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Grimaldo. White. Stones aim forwards. Foden, oh, good spread. Kane. That is a little undercooked. Kubasi. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Howson. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Picks it up out wide. Llorente. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Now it's Gordon. And he's managed to get free. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. And it's Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spence. Anderson shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. And he cuts out the supply. Belling. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Foden. He's in plenty of space here. White. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Foden. That looks a good cross. Spence crossed in once more. White. Rice. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Very nicely done. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina. Stones gets over and intercepts. Gordon. Llorente. Kubasi. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Rodri forwards and with intent. White. Anderson. And it's Kane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Anderson. And here's Kane. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the half-time whistle goes. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Spain would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
En el marcador se encuentra la información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Here we go again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Foden. Bellingham. White. White. Well, what about this cross? And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Yamal is onto it in a flash. And here's Yamal. And it's Baina. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Another chance from a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Anderson. Rice. Yehi. Spence. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. Oh, can he get onto this? Howson. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. That is lovely. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Baina. And here's Llorente. In by Here's the header! Harmlessly behind. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Into the channel. He's shifting through the gears here. Yehi tries to clear. Baina plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal, and a chance! And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. That's going to go a long way. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Grimaldo chooses to go cross-field. Llorente. Rice. Spence. Rice. Stones. White, now he's off and running. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Bellingham. Bina. Now it's Yamal. Ferran Torres. Llorente. Bina. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. White. Foden. White. Stones. Rice. Anderson, aim forwards. And it's Spence. Spence, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bina. Yamal. Ferran Torres, given the lift of his goal. Rodri. Throw it. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri, gently done. Llorente. And here's Bina. Llorente looking to get on the end of this. Rodri wins the duel this time. Spence. Foden. Spain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Ambitious ball here. Howson could be danger here. Surely now! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pedri. Gordon, done delicately. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Howson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Yamal. And it's Llorente. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice shifted upfield. Kane. Now it's Foden. White. Showing good feet. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden is offering a Rice smile there.
Rice with the short one. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gehi. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, it's come to nothing. And it's played forward. Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Almost an hour gone.
Spain may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Anderson. Baina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. Kane. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Howson. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Belling. Rice. That looks a good ball through. Grimaldo attempts a clearance. Rice. Belling. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Anderson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Out to the right. Yamal chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Llorente. Cleared without complication. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Stones shifted upfield. White hurtling down that right flank. White, Kane! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Llorente. Yamal. Rice.
England look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
England have somehow to break through, though. White, and he goes cross-field. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. Gehi. Bellingham. Anderson forwards and with intent. Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rice. Pedri. Rodri. Bina. And it's played forward. Stones cuts out the pass. Rice. And it's Rice. Gehi looks to the other side. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Bina. Bellingham. Stones getting this one clear. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Bellingham. Spence. Rice. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham. He's going to be pulled back for that one. No, that's too long. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. White looking to hit the byline here. Gets a good foot in there. That's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Rice. Great work on the overlap. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Can he latch on to this? Llorente. Anderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's the chance to counter. Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Baina. Llorente. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the... And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
White. White. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Baina. Pedri. Howson. Llorente. Pedri, and it's lofted through here, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres, and it's hoisted clear. Foden. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Yamal spread out to the left. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Over to the left. Great chance! And he hits the net. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Stones played towards the other side. Now that's well seen too. And it's Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Can he find the finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Oyarzabal clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
White. Spain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rice moved on forwards. Grimaldo makes the interception. Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Baina. Llorente. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Baina. And here's Llorente. Played out wide. Gehi getting this one clear. Llorente, a chance to play it in. And it's Baina. Now it's Yamal. Can he deliver? Yamal. He's well... Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
Ferran Torres was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Stones. Anderson forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. Baina. They are right into last chance territory.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward. And
Howson has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gehi. Anderson.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pedri.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Pedri. Baina. Baina played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. This could be their final throw of the dice. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Ferran Torres! Taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. It was made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
All square again into the dying minutes. Gehi. White. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ferran Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Foden. White. Rice. And it's Kane. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Llorente with the foul. Gehi. Gordon. Spence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bellingham. Stones. Ferran Torres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. White. Ronaldo. Kane. Bellingham tries to dink it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Raya sends that a long way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Spain cannot afford for this to peak. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Pedri spread out to the left. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And he won't reach that. Rice. And he thumps it clear. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Into extra time we go. Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And it's Grimaldo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, what a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Gordon's bullish header! It's fallen kindly here. Clearly not happy. And he shoots! Ferran Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri. White wins the duel this time. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gordon. Spence. It's a nicely shaped ball. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Foden. White. Lovely feet. Anderson. Rice. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. Anderson. And it's played forward. Bina. Rodri. And it's Bina. Yamal. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. He decides to cross it. Grimaldo makes the interception. Bellingham. Anderson. Gordon! Gordon! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. Llorente. Bina. That is lovely. Bellingham, gently done. Looking to break at pace. Yehi. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Foden. And here's Bellingham. He came in hard, very hard. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yamal defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Ferran Torres. He's got to be in here! Spence, aim forwards. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And back out it comes. They've played it short. And it's Pedri. Bina. Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined. Stones. Spence chasing after it. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And it's been given away. Pedri! That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. White. Gordon. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ferran Torres. That's very neat. Time to deliver. And here's Baina. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Somehow he managed to miss it. And it's Spence. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gehi shifted upfield. Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Llorente. Oh, a delicate chip through. Yamal. He's onside. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Here's Yamal, and he's heaved it away, and it's played forward. Ferran Torres. White. Stones. Anderson. Gordon. Anderson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Baina. Yamal. Baina. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Spence does really well to win the ball there. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rice. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stones. White. Some good work on the right flank here. Foden. So much time and space in. There's the shot!
I think that's great.
He's had a shot! It's a loose ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Llorente. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri, gently done. Can he get onto this? Now it's Llorente. Weiner. Belling. Kane. Foden. Spence. And here's Gordon. It's anyone's ball now. Gordon played out to the left flank. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Weiner. That's a cute ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Spence charging forward down that flank. Moved on forwards.
Rodri, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Anderson. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Anderson. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. Belling. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward it goes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ferran Torres. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Foden. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Anderson. Now it's Kane. Belling. Foden. Rice. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. England have got it back and they'll have another go. He's in a great position here. Pedri. And now the breakaway. Grimaldo. Done delicately. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. England can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Pedri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Stones. Gehi. Aim forwards. Spence is onto it in a flash. Bina. Pedri. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Grimaldo, gently done. And he has been fouled there. Raya. Howson. Kubasi. Howson. Grimaldo. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Spence producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yehi. Rice. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. Rodri. Howson. It's a sharp pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice. Anderson. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. He is through here, and he's got his cross in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo, that's a delicate pass. Bowen. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Rice. And it's played forward. And it's Bowen. Gets it away. It's a throw-in. Spain are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bowen takes aim and crosses.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bina. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Crosses it in. Spence. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. So this one to set the tone. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Gordon is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, what a save!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Big character, big moment, big save. Bowen is the second man to step up for his team. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
And so the captain steps up.
He just did what he was asked.
And stepping up, the skipper. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. He must, but can he?